Good Friday morning, everyone. I spent the week with Father Kalis down in Galveston with all the priests in the diocese. We had our biannual priest convocation. Thanks to COVID, it's been 4 years since we had gathered together, and it was a great convocation. The talk centered around the Eucharist, particularly centered around a new initiative of the USCCB, the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops. They've laid out a 3-year plan for what they call a Eucharistic revival to just uh, allow us to become more aware of the Eucharist, which, after all, is the source and summit of our faith, and to really look at what we believe. This started back in 2019. They looked at some studies that where people didn't really understand what the Eucharist was all about. There was some doubt and confusion about the real presence that the Eucharist is truly the body and blood of Jesus Christ. And they realized that we needed to do more to talk about the Eucharist and to really develop that understanding and that awe of the Eucharist in our faith. And it's great timing here on the Eucharistic revival for our parish. We have been talking about the priorities for our parish, and our first priority is to deepen our Catholicity. That is to better understand the Mass and adoration and our Catholic devotion. So you'll see us emphasizing a learning about the Eucharist, about the Mass and adoration, and how that is to form us. We'll talk about a Eucharistic spirituality, right? Which is, how do we celebrate the Eucharist? How do we celebrate the Mass? How do we contemplate the true meaning of the Eucharist and how the Eucharist is there to transform our life? And then ultimately, what about the mission, right? Ultimately, the whole point of the Eucharist is to transform us so we can go forth and love one another as Christ has loved us. And so you'll hear us talking more about this over the next coming months and years as we continue to develop this Eucharistic spirituality, develop this love for the Mass, love for adoration, love for our Catholic devotions here in our parish. We start this all with the Corpus Christi Sunday, Body of Blood of Christ Sunday, which comes up in a couple of weeks. We'll have a Eucharistic procession with led by all the children, youth that received First Communion this year. We do this, we've been doing this for the last few years, a number of years, and we'll do it again and continue to talk about that Eucharistic spirituality, continue to talk about it. Eucharistic revival here in our parish. So don't forget, this weekend is Ascension. We celebrate the Ascension of the Lord. It's, usually we call it Ascension Thursday. It's been moved to Sunday. So we'll celebrate it this Sunday. So hope to see you all at Mass. Have a good weekend, everyone.